How to write a resume on the Google Drive, a project intent prepared for EDC 525. The Webster Adult Basic Education Program serves students from two different populations. Some are ESOL learners working to perfect their English skills, and others are working towards their high school equivalency and preparing for next steps. Each student brings to the table a very different employment background, so we need to be able to tailor their resume to their specific situation. A main tool to tailor this for each student is developing their individualized education and career plan. This is something we're mandated to do, but I chose to put it on Google Docs so that students could access it wherever they are. As you can see by the bottom tabs, there are many sections so that we can definitely tailor this to the student's individual needs. The employment section of the IECP includes their employment history to date and any future goals they may have. This section also asks students whether or not they have a resume. If they do not, this can be a huge barrier when applying for jobs, since most applications are online and expect you to upload a resume. Thanks to the tools we've learned about in this class, I now understand what permissions I need in order to pre-record something so that I can teach students a recorded lesson on how to write a resume. This will allow them to access it at their convenience and to revisit it in case they feel they missed some information. What follows are some excerpts of what will be included in that lesson. Many of them want to know, what is a resume anyway? Because they've either not had to write them in the past or they don't use them in their native countries. So I find the easiest way to get the conversation started is to give them a little quiz. Click on this link and you'll find it. This quiz is a very easy to use tool developed by the City of Calgary Youth Employment Center. It's found on nextsteps.org. It gives 10 brief multiple choice questions, and students get the answers instantaneously when they click on it on the website. It's a great way to lay a foundation for some resume knowledge, especially for those who don't know it yet. Once that foundation is laid, it's time to get to work. All of our students have Google accounts since we became a Google district 2 years ago, so they're very familiar with how to do a search in Google. However, they might not be familiar with templates, so we'll start with Googling resumes and see what happens. The first option we get is to go to this page, which is the Google template page. However, if you notice the yellow banner at the top, this gallery is going away soon, so that's not much help. We'll need to find another resource. Next, we'll continue typing resume template Google Docs and see what happens. Now we have many options from our search, but we are going to use the top one, which is the Google Docs templates for resume writing. When we click on that link, it brings us to this screen, which might be more familiar to those of you who are regular Google users. Google Docs and Google Forms have many pre-made templates that are very user-friendly. For the purpose of demonstration, I will choose a couple of the templates to show students how easy it is to just overtype the information in the template and create your own personalized resume. Even when students work independently, there are a number of items that I want them to remember, so they will be given written sheets to go along with the video, and we will sit down one-on-one and go over their final product to make sure that they've remembered some of these key pieces of information. Another critical skill for our students is to learn how to self-assess appropriately. By providing them with this rubric, they will be able to evaluate for themselves how their resume appears. Portions of this lesson plan were derived from sources found on OER Commons, and also from Wikipedia and from Miss Tiffany Carlson, along with the Google products.